Hello all, welcome to the next online session on Web Programming Laboratory. Today in this session, let us try to understand the program number 9 or the experiment number 9 of the Web Programming Laboratory. So before proceeding, let us first go to the question as to what are we supposed to implement in this particular experiment. So in this particular lab, we shall implement the experiment number 9. Let us try to understand what is the question that they have given us in the syllabus, right? The question is like this: write a PHP program named states.py. So if it's a PHP program, it should be .php. I think there's a mistake there. So write a PHP program named states.php. Let us just consider it in that way, that declares a variable states with the value Mississippi, Alabama, Texas, Massachusetts, Kansas. Write a PHP program that does the following: search for a word in variable states that ends in XAS. Store this word in element 0 of a list named states list. The second part is search for a word in the states that begins with lowercase k and ends in lowercase k. Perform a case insensitive comparison. Store this word in element 1 of the states list. Question number 3. Search for a word in the states that begin with uppercase M and ends in S. Store this word in element 2 of the list. And lastly, search for a word in states that ends in A. Store this word in element 3 of the list. So what are we supposed to do? We are basically supposed to store this string, which is basically the name of 5 states in USA. We need to store it in a variable, and out of this bunch of strings, so what we need to do is we need to store these value of the states in an array, and we need to fetch the names of the states based upon the conditions. So first we need to find the variable states word that ends with XAS. Then we need to search for a word that begins with K and ends in S. We need to search for a word that begins with M and ends in S, and search for a word in states that ends in A. Now, how can we tackle this particular problem? So here, remember, we need to consider the concept of regular expression here. We need to specify the regular expression that matches these conditions. It's a very simple program. So I have implemented this in PHP. So later on, you can implement the same using your Python. You can have a Python program or a Python file, and you can call it, or you can link it to a PHP script as well, right? So I'm explaining you the logic, or I'm explaining you the code for the PHP file, how to create a PHP script, right? So this is a PHP script. So we begin it with open angular bracket question mark PHP. So the names of the states that is mentioned in the question. So what is mentioned in the question? So there's Mississippi, Alabama, Texas, Massachusetts, and Kansas. So this string, we are going to store it as a single string in the variable states. We are going to create an empty array called as a states array. That is how we represent it here. $states array equals to open close square brackets semicolon. As we know, every statement in PHP should end with a semicolon. Okay, now this is next line is a bit interesting. So $states1 equals to explode open parenthesis single quote space single quote comma $states. Now what does this statement mean? So what it means is split this entire string that was stored in the variable states. Whenever there is a space, you split it into individual strings and store it in an array called as a states. That is what it means. Okay, so what are we doing here? We are going to break this large string into 5 different words because there are spaces in between, right? We break this particular string into smaller strings and store this as an array elements of this array called as states1. For doing that, we need to use a PHP function called as the explode. Okay, So I hope it's clear till here. So we have just declared a string, we have initialized a variable with a string, we have created an empty array, and we have created an array after exploding the string into individual words. That is what we are doing here. The large string that was present in the variable states will be broken down whenever there is a space that is encountered. So this string will be broken into 5 different substrings and will be stored as the array elements of the array states 1. Now let us try to print these original array, that is the contents of the state 1. To do that, we'll be using these statements. So echo original array, this is just a message. So after that we have the line break br tag. So for each value that is present in state 1, that is how we represent here. I think we all know what is that for each loop. It basically checks for all the elements of an array. So for each value present in the variable states 1, this is how we represent it. For each $states1 as $I, fetch its value. So for every value that is present in states 1, what are we doing? We are going to print it. So how do we print it? We use the print statement. So what are we going to print? States, its index I represents the array index and the value at that particular index. And we have the line break. That is what we do here. So this statement, this for each loop, will print all the elements of the array states 1. So it prints states 0, the first element, states 1, the second element, states 2, third element, and so on. Suppose if you break this string into multiple substrings and store it in array states 1, so states of 0 will contain Mississippi, states of 1 will contain Alabama, 2 will contain Texas, 3 will contain Massachusetts, and 4 will contain, the index 4 will contain the value Kansas. So all these 5 array elements will be printed along with its indices or the index. So that is what we have done till now. Now what are we supposed to do? We are supposed to understand the question. So in the question they have asked us to find or search 4 types of words, right? So out of the array of the strings that we have here, we need to check for 4 different kinds of word. So first is search for a word in the variable states that ends in XAS. So then we need to search for a word in the states that begins with K and ends in S. Search for a word in states that begins with M and ends in S, and search for a word in states that ends in A. So we need to store all these words in the different array elements as different array elements. Let us do that. So what we do is we again have a for each loop. As we can see, there is one more for each loop. So what we do is for every value that is present in the different array indexes, we need to match it against the regular expression. Okay. So what is the first question they have asked us? Search for a word in the variable states that ends in XAS. Now we need to use the regular expression for representing the pattern for the word that ends in XAS. For matching the regular expression against the word, we have a PHP function called as preg underscore match. So it matches against the regular expression. So if we want to match against a pattern, or if we want to search for a word that ends in XAS, the regular expression is, this is how we represent the regular expression. So within the single quotes, 2 forward slashes, and within that, since we want the word to end with XAS, so XAS dollar, this indicates word ending with XAS. Whenever there is a dollar, that indicates it's a regular expression for a word ending with whatever character that is preceding that dollar symbol. So in this case, this is a regular expression for matching the word that ends in XAS. So what are we matching it against? We are matching it against the variables, against the or whatever value that we are matching. So state will contain one value from the array state. So we are matching it again the value that was selected out of the array states. I hope there is no confusion here. States is an array that contains 5 values. What are those 5 values? It's Mississippi, Alabama, Texas, Massachusetts, and Kansas. We fetch one value at a time. For every iteration, state will contain one value out of these 5 values, and those individual values will be compared against this regular expression. So what are we going to do as per the question? So if there is a word that ends in XAS, we need to store this in the element 0 of the list named states list. So that is what we are going to do. I have used a symbol called a states array. You change it to states list. So if preg underscore match x is dollar comma state, that means if the value of the variable state matches against the regular expression for the word that ends with XAS. How do we say it that ends with? Because of this dollar symbol. This indicates the word ending with XAS. If this condition is true, store the value of that particular variable state in the 0th index of the element called as states array. The question I think they've asked us to store it in an array called as states list. Let us rename it to states list itself. So states list. Let us try to have the state list of 0 equal to dollar state. So the word that ends with XAS will be stored at the 0th index of an array called as states list. So what is the second condition that we have here? Search for a word in the states that begins with K and ends in S. Again we need to use the same similar condition for each states as state, same loop, right? For every value that is contained in the array states 1, again the same if condition if p regular underscore match equals to word beginning with K and ending with S. Students, remember, whenever we have a word beginning with something, we need to represent it with a caret symbol or the cap symbol. So since we need to match the pattern for the word that begins with K, so for beginning with something we need to use this cap symbol or the caret symbol followed by whatever character that word should begin with, and it should end with S. Again, since we have discussed earlier also, ending with we represent using the symbol dollar. It should begin with K, so cap K. It should end with S. In between we can have any other characters. So dot star. We can have any bunch of characters in between. So that is what it indicates. So this regular expression represents the word that begins with K. Beginning is represented using cap and the K ends with S, so S dollar. In between K and S you can have any number of characters. For that you have the regular expression dot and star. Okay, and it should be case insensitive. That is also asked in the question. Perform a case insensitive comparison. So since it's a case insensitive comparison, we need to use this I symbol here. So the regular expression for the word that begins with K and ends with S, and in case sensitive insensitive manner, or what is asked here, in case insensitive comparison, we need to use this symbol lowercase I. In between we can have any number of characters, so it is dot star. So cap K dot star S dollar slash I indicates the regular expression for the words that begins with K, ends with S in a case insensitive manner. So whatever value that we are going to fetch, we are going to store it in the second index, that is state list of 1 of dollar state. Similarly, the third condition, search for a word in the states that begins with uppercase M and ends in S. So again the same loop for each dollar states 1 as dollar state. If p regular underscore match equals to begins with uppercase S, again character symbol uppercase M and ends with S. In between we can have any number of characters, so it is dollar and a star. So store it in the second index of the array states list. And lastly, the last condition that we have is search for a word in states that ends in A. So again the same loop for each dollar states as dollar states 1 as dollar state. If p regular underscore match for every word that ends in A. So ending, you have the dollar symbol, it should end with A. So A dollar comma dollar states. So store it in the third index of the array states list. So here we have checked the conditions for all the different patterns that was asked in the question. A word beginning with ending with XAS, a word beginning with K and ending in S in a case insensitive manner. So that is why we specify the I here. A word beginning with uppercase M and ending with lowercase s. A word ending with lowercase a. So we have stored it in the array indices 0, 1, 2 and 3. Now what is left out? We need to print these words, right? So let us try to print this in a proper manner. So we echo the resultant array. You can have line breaks if you want. So for each element in states list, let me name it as states list as $array, for every value in state list, we need to print states, its index and its value, right? So that is what is happening. Just like we printed the original array, we are also going to print the array, the contents of the array states list along with its index and the values. For every index we are going to print its corresponding values. Let us try to run the program. Students, I hope you know how to save this code. Whenever you create a PHP code, what is the location? You need to save it, file. So you need to go to C drive, right? Go to C drive. You have the WAMP folder there. If you install the WAMP, under that www, under that www, you can create a folder and you can place with it, or you can directly place it here. So that is how I have saved it in a folder called as program 9. That is how we need to save it. Please remember this. Save it in the folder www under the WAMP under the C drive, or whichever folder that you have installed the WAMP in or your web server in. So let me just save this file. So, and before running the code, I think you are supposed to turn on the WAMP server. How do you check if the WAMP server is on or not? You can look at the symbol. In my case, it's already on. So let us go to the browser. How do we run this code? So enter localhost. So path to your program file. So program 9 slash, the name of my program file was 9a.php. It was 9.php. So I run it. As you can see, this is the original array and this is the resultant array. What is this? First question that is asked, word beginning or ending with XAS. So Texas is the only word out of these 5 states that ends in XAS. Second one, we have a word beginning with K and ending in S and in case insensitive manner. So we have the uppercase A here, K here. Third case is a word beginning with uppercase M and ending with S. In between we can have any number of characters. For that, the state name that matches is Massachusetts. And lastly, we have a word that ending with A, that is Alabama. So this is your experiment number 9. So I'm going to give you an assignment. Try to implement the same using a PHP. Create a file called as states.php. So you have the functions for matching the regular expressions in PHP as well. You need to import RE in PHP in your Python and try to call this PHP the Python file from your PHP. It's a very simple assignment. Try to implement it before first implement the PHP code and then you can practice the same using the Python, using combination of PHP and Python. So this is our program number 9 or the experiment number 9 of our syllabus. Thank you.